welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and today I have my first update for my makeup use up. I pick a number of products for specific categories that I'm attempting to use up on the year, and I do like to reevaluate this periodically, but I totally forgot to do my quarter one, but that's okay. It was a very slow start to the year. So we're just doing the halfway point, and I'm going to go over all of my categories, how many I am hoping to finish from the year, how many I currently have finished, and if I'm going to be making some adjustments. We are going to get the beauty categories out of the way first because I find them the least interesting, and quite frankly, for most categories, they're easier to use up. So for the first one, I have face wash, face cleanser, anything that cleanses the face, and I want to finish 3 this year. I need to get a move on that because I've only finished 1 so far, and that was a deluxe size, which is kind of sad. The one I'm currently working on, actually I'm working on 2. One is really big that I keep in my shower, and then one is slightly smaller, but it doesn't work like a regular face wash. It's an enzymatic face wash, so I don't use that as much because it's just more time consuming. Hopefully I will still get both of those done this year. One is fairly close, the other one not so much. So I'm going to keep the number at 3 for that right now. Moving on to toners, I would like to get 2 done this year. I do have 1 done so far. That was a rose water toner, which I absolutely loved. And I am working on 2 other toners. Right now I'm going to leave it at 2, which I know I can have at least one of those 2 done that I'm working on before the end of the year. The other one, it may actually be like early next year before I finish it because it's a really big bottle. So I'm going to keep that at 2 for now. Now we are running into some problems for my mask category, and I don't generally do sheet masks or one-time use masks. That's just not my jam. It's not what I like. And I am attempting to finish 3 this year, and I have finished none. And I've been horrible about masking. Even though I have some in projects right now, I just have not been doing them. One of them is a peeling mask, and I am working on so many other peeling type of products that it's hard to incorporate that in. Another one is a moisturizing mask, and I like, my skin has not been happy lately. I've had some breakouts, which is insane at my age, but so I have not been putting that on. Another one is like a powdered mask where you have to mix it up and do, it's like a healing clay mask where you add your own moisture. I should be using that for like my skin, but I haven't found the time. So I'm going to be hard pressed to get 3 done. I'm going to leave it at that right now, but I might do a 3rd quarter update, and I might drop that one back because I just don't know that I can do it. For face scrubs, I would like to finish 2. So far I have finished 1, and I'm working on another one now that I do think will be done by the end of the year. For skin treatments, there are a lot of skin treatments in my inventory. I put 2 just so I know that I'm working on those categories. And I wanted to finish 2. I've already finished 2. So I think I might bump that one up to 3 because I know I am working on another skin treatment now. And I do think that is going to be done this year. So I'm going to go ahead and change that on my spreadsheet, and hopefully I can have 3 done this year. Moving on to the next category, and this is why one of my masks was not even used. For face peels, yes, I was working on my face peel category this year. I wanted to finish 4 of them. I've already finished 7. And I had 5 individual peels where it's like a one-time, like 2 pads. One has the peel, one has the neutralizer on it. I finished 5 of those this year. Plus I finished a Dermalogica liquid peel foliant, and I've also finished the Sephora Glow peel pads. And I'm working on other peel pads, and I'm working on a peeling clarifying toner. I have lots of things in that kind of exfoliating scrub kind of category, and I don't want to use it too much. I mean, I like a good exfoliation, I like a good peel, but I don't want to upset my skin and use too much. So I've already surpassed that goal. I'm going to leave it because that category is less of a problem now than it was at the beginning of the year. So I think we're good on the peels. Next category is face and or eye serums. I can use them interchangeably, and I frequently do. I had said originally that I wanted to use 5 on the year. I've already used 5. So I realistically need to add more on to use. I think I'm going to go for 8 because I can. I have a lot of serums. I use a lot of serums. I'm going to just adjust my spreadsheet right here, or I will forget that I said that. I think I can get 8 done on the year. For face and eye moisturizers, again, I use them interchangeably. I wanted to use 5. I've currently used 4. I know I'm working on at least 2, and I'm trying to think if there's others that I have in projects I just haven't started. I'm gonna bump that 5 up to a 6 just because I think I can do it, and I already have 4 of 5 done. So I think we're gonna bump that one up to 6. Let's talk about the hair stuff. I have a few hair care categories in here. The first one is shampoo. I said I wanted to use 5 this year. I've already used up 3, and I am working on 2 more. One has really good progress, and the other one is almost done. So that's going to put me at 5 on the year. This is a category that I don't think I'm going to add any more on to, even though I do think I'm going to finish more than the 5, because I feel like I'm close to hitting the goal that I have for this particular category. Like, I don't feel like I have too many because I do use a lot because I have a lot of hair. So it doesn't seem like it's really necessary for me to make this category any bigger. I hope that makes sense. The same is going to go for my conditioner category or hair masks. I do have both together in this because sometimes I will use a hair mask if it's not as moisturizing as I need a hair mask to be. I will use it as like my regular conditioner. And I wanted to finish 6. I've already finished 9 for this year. And that includes, like, conditioner will also include a leave-in conditioner, like the spray leave-in conditioners. So anything that falls under any kind of conditioning category is going to go under there. So I've already finished 9, only wanted to finish 6. I feel like I am starting to get these categories under control, so I don't feel like I need to extend it anymore. Hair stylers is another category altogether because I have a lot. But I have a lot of different varieties of stylers. I have mousses, I have gels, I have conditioning stylers, I have all sorts of stylers. I can't even go into all of them, but suffice it to say, I have a lot. I want to finish 5 on the year. I've already finished 3. Some of these take a little bit longer than others, so I'm going to leave it at 5 and just go from there. Okay, on to the body care. The first category is soaps and shower gels. I have anything that cleanses my body in this category. I would like to finish 10 on the year. I currently have 5 done. We're almost halfway through the year. I feel like right now I am on track to finish 10. If I need to adjust it in the 3rd quarter, I will, because I haven't really been using soaps. I've been using shower gels. Those take a little bit longer, but we'll have to just play it by ear and just see what the 3rd quarter looks like. Lotions, another one. I feel like I'm doing good. I would like to finish 8 on the year. I am currently sitting at 4. That's good. I am halfway through the number that I would like to finish, and we are halfway through the year, so I'm right on target. And the last beauty and body category is going to be my perfumes, fragrances, essential oils, anything like that, anything with a lovely scent. And I wanted to finish 6. I have finished exactly 6. All of them are essential oils. Every single last one of them is essential oils. I do think I'm going to finish more this year, so I think I'm going to bump that up to 8 for now. Again, I can adjust it in the next quarter, but I think if I do 8, that helps get an even bigger dent in my essential oils. I don't know if I'm going to finish any like body sprays or perfumes or anything like that, but I could do it, but I really do need to work on the essential oils, so I am going to add 2 on for my fragrances and see if I can get more done. Let's move on to the makeup categories. Hopefully I can get through these a little bit quicker. The first one is for face primers. I would like to get 3 done this year. I've already finished 2 of those 3, and I am working on the third one, and I do think it is going to take me most of the rest of this year because it's full size. It's full size. I finished 1 primer that was a deluxe and 1 that was full size. The deluxe one was an Ulta that I got like free gift, and then the Bobbi Brown face base. And I just finished the face base, and I'm now working on Dr. Brandt. It's going to take me a while because it was a big one, so I don't want to bump it up just yet. Again, we'll reevaluate in the third quarter, but I feel like I can definitely get 3 done this year. Foundations, I might have bit off more than I can chew. I said I wanted to get 5 done. So far, I've only gotten done 1. I am working on a bunch of other foundations, but I do have to mix them because none of them are the right color for me. Some are too dark, some are too light, some are too warm, some are too like high coverage. So I've kind of been mixing and matching, and I feel like they could all get done together, or they could all just not get done together because I do have to mix them. So it's just kind of going to be a crapshoot to see if I can get any of those done. So right now I'm going to leave it at 5. Hopefully I will have a better prognosis next update. Moving on to concealers and color correctors. I initially said that I wanted to get 4 of those done. I must have been smoking crack because there's no way. I just don't see it happening. I finished 1, and I had good progress on that one at the beginning of this year, which is why it's done. I am working on 2 concealers and 2 color correctors. The color correctors, there's no way they're going to be done this year. I don't see that happening. I could realistically finish the 2 concealers, but I don't think I can finish a 4th in either of those categories. I'm going to leave it at 4 right now, but I really don't see that happening. Another category I don't see it happening is my face powders, which is kind of crazy because I used to go through face powder like crazy. I'm an oily girl. I go through a lot of powder, but my skincare is so much better now that I don't get as oily as I used to. I mean, I'm still oily, but not like I used to. And there's like this weird hair poking out right here. Probably been poking out the whole time. So anyway, I finished 0 powders of the 2 that I want to finish this year. And 1 that I'm working on is a really big bag of powder. I don't see that getting done this year. It's a 1-pound bag of rice powder. I'm working on it, and I'm making good progress on it, but I don't see it getting done. And another powder that I am sort of working on, it's in my 50/50 challenge, is it's like straight up orange, and it has to get frankened, and I haven't been using it because it is straight up orange on my skin, so I don't even know if I can get that one done. So I will just have to wait and see how it goes with those 2 powders, but I don't see me getting 2 done. Blushes. I wanted to get 4 done this year. What was I thinking? Who can finish 4 blushes in a year? I don't think it's me. I definitely don't think it's me. So I finished 1, which was the Tarte Party. It was like the birthday gift from like 6,000 years ago. And I really enjoyed that one. I'm glad it's done. I'm working on another blush now. And I do think it is going to be done by the end of the year. But I don't know beyond that, because I'm working on a Franken blush, which is not going to count because that doesn't count in my inventory because it's not a full anything. It's not a full blush. It's just a bunch of things that I threw together to make a blush. So I don't know. I don't know that I can get 4 blushes done this year. On to bronzers, which I actually think I can do. I wanted to have 2 done this year. I have finished 1 Benefit Hoola bronzer. It was just like the smaller size, and I'm currently working on a larger size of the Benefit Hoola bronzer, and I do think I'm going to have that one done this year. It's going to be a while, but I do think it'll get done before the end of the year, so that will put me at the 2 of 2 bronzers. So I'm feeling very confident about that. Next category, I don't feel confident at all. That is my highlighters. I wanted to finish 3 on the year. I finished a big fat goose egg. There's no way. There is no way I'm finishing 3 highlighters. I'm going to work on some, but yeah, I don't see it getting done. I might get 2 done. I don't think I'm going to get 3 done. Yet another category I'm not doing so hot on. This is for brow products, and I wanted to finish 2. It didn't matter if it was powder, gel, pomade, pencil, whatever. I wanted to get 2 done in this calendar year. I've gotten none done so far. One is close. I've had like the stopper out of one for months and months, and it's like the Energizer Bunny. It just keeps going. So who knows when that is going to get done, and I don't know about the rest of it. I just don't know. For eyeliners and eye pencils, I wanted to get 4 of them done this year. I have finished 2. One I have just finished, and I have not updated that project, so I'm not going to tell you what it is. But I did finish a black eyeliner from Too Faced a little bit earlier in the year, and I had been working on it all last year, so I knew it was going to get done this year. I don't know if I'm going to get 2 more done. I am hopeful. There are 2 that I'm thinking of that have very good progress that I could potentially get done, but we're just going to have to wait and see. Next category is mascara. I wanted to get 3 done this year. I have 2 completely done. I'm working on a 3rd, and I don't think it's going to last that much longer, so I'm definitely going to hit my goal for mascaras, but I don't feel like this is a problem category any longer, so it's not one that I'm going to extend. Once I hit 3, I'm just going to cut that category off because I will be in a good place with that category. Next up is eye primers, and I wanted to finish 1 on the year. I'm going to leave it at that because I don't have a lot of eye primers. They're not really a problem, but I wanted to get a deluxe one done so that I didn't really have to worry about it anymore. So I think I'm good with that one. Next up is eyeshadow. I crazily thought I was going to finish 30 this year. So far I've only finished 7. I do feel like I'm going to finish a lot more once my Pan That palettes get more use, we get closer to the end of the year. I do have a lot of eyeshadow with a lot of progress, but I don't know if I can finish 30. I'm going to reassess this in the 3rd quarter, but I'm going to leave it for right now. But 7 of 30 done, not too promising. Moving on to the lips. For lipstick, whether it's bullet lipstick or liquid lipstick, I wanted to finish 6 on the year. So far I've only finished 2, but I am very close on another one, and I am working on a few liquid lipsticks as well as bullet lipsticks that I'm using on my lips as well as like on my face. So I'm going to leave it at 6, even though I only have 2 done, and see where we can go with that. For lip glosses, I'm doing extremely well. I always do well with my lip gloss. I want to finish 8 on the year. So far I finished 6. I'm going to leave it at 8 because I'm currently working on one that is massive, and it's going to take a very long time, which cuts into my progress when I use the smaller ones. So I'm going to leave it at 8, and then I'll reassess next quarter. For lip pencils, I would like to get 3 done this year. I've already finished 1. I have another one that's kind of close, should be done by the next update, but then I will be working on a full size after that, so I'm going to leave everything at 3. For lip balm, I would like to finish 5 on the year. So far I finished 2, but I'm really close on another one. So I do think that I can probably have 5 done by the end of the year. And my very last category is going to be nail polish. Doesn't matter if it's base coat, top coat, toppers. Colored nail polish doesn't matter as long as I can move out 20 polish bottles. I have only finished 4 so far this year, which is sad, but I am getting closer on a couple more. So I don't know that I can finish 20 this year. I'm going to try. We'll see how it goes, but I'm going to leave it like that right now and just reassess that next quarter as well. I feel like I'm reassessing a lot of things for next quarter. All right, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you on my next video, have a beautiful day.